The Deconstruct NMF Hydrating Moisturizer is beautifully priced at $349 for 50 grams. Why is this moisturizer so great? The fact is that this moisturizer is packed with NMFs, which are the natural moisturizing factors. Natural moisturizing factors are present on our skin naturally. They perform the most important function, that is to keep your skin hydrated. If you've been a part of this channel, you know how much importance I give to the fact that your skin must be always hydrated, because when the skin is hydrated, when the cells have enough water in them, they're not only able to fight acne better, they are also able to fight pigmentation better, and most importantly, they are able to fight UV radiation better. Water is one of the most essential ingredients that we need in our body, and more so for our skin. NMFs on our skin perform three functions which are very critical for our skin. The first is plasticity, which really means that the skin should be able to adapt to its environment. If it's very dry, the skin should be able to actually hold on to water and not lose the water, or in some way prevent transepidermal loss of water. The second most important function is desquamation, or the process of how dead cells fall and new cells replace, new younger cells replace. If this process does not work smoothly, we get diseases like eczema, rosacea, and even acne. Because remember, the dead cells, when they collect on the surface of the skin, clog our pores, and that leads to bacteria, and that leads to acne. So desquamation is a very, very important process which natural moisturizing factors maintain. The last most important function that NMFs maintain is protecting the skin barrier. They basically work on the stratum corneum of our skin, making sure the barrier is always strong and intact. The Deconstruct NMF Hydrating Moisturizer is very, very well balanced with emollients and humectants. Emollients are basically oily ingredients which make sure that there is least amount of transepidermal loss of water from your skin. Humectants trap the water from the environments and lock it back into your skin. So both emollients and humectants are very important in a moisturizer. Most of the moisturizers come very, very well balanced for these. This particular moisturizer from Deconstruct goes a few steps forward and makes sure that it is well balanced with the natural moisturizing factors as well. Here are the ingredients which kind of make sure that the NMFs are well maintained. If you look at the ingredient base, it's got a very good balance of aloe, glycerin, which are good humectants. It's got sodium PCA. Along with that, it's got rich, nourishing oils of macadamia, cottonseed oil. It's got the olive fruit oil, and it's got soothers of green tea as well as chamomile. All of these ingredients make this moisturizer very good if you have acne issues, or if you're going through the retinization process. Your skin barrier is broken, there's redness, there's irritation, or there's too much of dryness on your skin. The NMFs will make sure that your skin barrier is restored very, very smoothly and very quickly. It can be very easily combined with all your actives. Now remember, actives on their own are safe, but sometimes when we use them carelessly, or we use more quantity than required or more frequently than required, they do harm your skin barrier. Combining this moisturizer with your actives will make sure that sometimes when you are careless, or if you are not using them responsibly, or sometimes more enthusiastically, let me just go ahead and combine the vitamin C with retinol even if my skin is sensitive. Having this moisturizer in your skincare will make sure that the skin barrier remains protected to a certain extent at least. So it's like a friend you have which is going to have your back most of the times when you're being naughty with skincare. The brand advises that this moisturizer is great for all skin types: combination skin, dry skin, and oily skin. My recommendation would be that this is perfect for those of you who have very oily skin, because when we have very oily skin, it's hard to find a good moisturizer which will actually give you the dewy finish and not give you stickiness or chipness. So my first recommendation is for oily skin type, but it's also going to work beautifully for combination and dry skin types. Now, when you have very dry or dehydrated skin, the NMF factors are not functioning as they should, and there is some kind of compromise in the quality of those available on your skin. So using the Deconstruct moisturizer will make sure that that is taken care of. If you have the issue of pilling, remember, it's not the fault of the moisturizer as much it is of the humidity or the water that's available on your skin. So a good way to prevent pilling of moisturizer, especially when we are using it with the sunscreen, is to first make sure that all the actives are well absorbed on the skin. Fanning your face really helps in that. If you're using moisturizer that tends to give you, sweat a little bit or doesn't get absorbed very easily, again, fanning your face really helps. You can just stand in front of a fan and let the product get completely absorbed in your skin. Once you've done that, then there's a good drier base for your sunscreen to come, and you will probably not have any cases of pilling at all. A quick note on the two moisturizers. The brightening moisturizer from Deconstruct, which has kojic acid, niacinamide, and vitamin C, is not recommended to be combined with the retinols or Retin A. That's because retinol or Retin A itself is an active, and this moisturizer has three actives: niacinamide, vitamin C, and kojic acid. Whereas the NMF Hydrating Moisturizer is a perfect combination if you are using retinols, a lot of actives, or even tretinoin. If you've been using these products, let me know which is your preferred moisturizer. For me, I really loved both these moisturizers. I love the creaminess of the kojic acid and niacinamide moisturizer, and I also love the deep hydration, the gel-like moisturizer feel of the NMF hydrating moisturizers. So I don't have a favorite between these two. I've tried alternating them. I've even tried to do a blind test. I think both of them are absolutely great. If you've used these products, let me know which are your favorites. For more on this, I'm going to meet you in the comment section.